Well, hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today we're in the Nepenthes house, and I bought a piece of equipment, and I always did say that if I ever get any equipment for this Mazzy house, Nepenthes house or the other greenhouse, I'd share it with you. So what I bought was a Faran HR50 humidifier. I've got the HR15 in my Mazzy house, and that gives off about 1.5 litres an hour of mist, cooling mist for the Mazzys. This one I got from a UK supplier, a carnivorous supplier actually. Quite reasonable the price was, but they are quite expensive. So this one's HR50. It does between 4 and 5 litres an hour. So let's have a look at it. Well, here it is. As you can see, it's new. It's something that I thought would improve the growing conditions for these Nepenthes. I also bought the analog humidistat to go with it. But we can take off the baffler, like the one in the Mazzy house, so you can see the centrifugal in the center there. That's what creates the mist when the water hits it. This one, I've got it on gravity feed. You can connect them directly to your RO water system, but I didn't think I needed that. It's easy for me to have a small holding tank of the water, and I top that up and then let it draw in, because it's got an internal float chamber. And what it does, as the water's evaporated and it makes the mist, the float fills the tank up from the tank supply. Now, I'm going to switch it on in a minute, let you have a look at it. Let me just put the baffler back on. So what else did I get with this today? And I'm trying to do this, again viewers, as a short video, but I want to keep people aware of what I'm doing in this Nepenthes house. So if we just look up here on the wall, if I can get it, this new camera to show you. There you can see I've got the humidistat from Faran, which is a good piece of kit. You can see, well, I'm hoping you can see the red light's on, which means it's powered up. The green light comes on when I set it to work. I'll give it a quick turn on so you can just see quickly. I'll set it for about 60. But that's set at 60. And I'm hoping you can see that. So it's running at 60 at the moment. But I'm going to let it build up a bit of mist. Then I'll let you have a look in here what it looks like when it's full of mist. But for the moment, we'll just turn it off, and I'll show you how I've got it set up. Turn that down, turn it off. I'll just show you how I've got it set up. Now, as I said, this can be filled directly from your RO system. It's not recommended to use tap water, because tap water can have a limescale build-up and it contains salts, and you know yourself that your RO system will remove them salts, because what you don't want is the internal parts to fail on it, because as I said, these aren't cheap piece of equipment to buy. Now for me, I've decided to use let's have a look at this. I've decided to use this. It's a 25 litre water tank. I'm sure you can see in there, got some water in. That will gravity feed down to the humidifier. I've put some just put labels on and off, because I want to make sure that I've got it on when it's running, because if the water's not connected to the float, it'll dry out and burn up. What I've added to it to make it work, I've added a tap connector with an built-in filter inside, and it connects to the tubing at the bottom that goes into the back of the humidifier. As I say, I've got it on and off. Now this tank, if I have to fill this by hand, so every few days I'll just put 20 odd litres of water in that from my RO unit. But if that's not enough and that's using too much water, what I can do, I can replace this with a water butt, 120 litre water butt. But I don't think I need that. I certainly don't need that. But yeah, that's okay, and that fills it, and it should do a good job. It's 240 watts, it's 240 power, and it's 90 watts power consumption. So a bit high on the wattage, but if it does its job, it does the job. I don't think there's anything else I can share with you at the moment about that. What I'm going to do is now switch it on, let it run, and give you a look at the mist in here while it's running. Well, I've took off the baffler just to let you have a quick look. I know it's going to be a bit noisy at the moment, but I'll switch it off in a minute and just let you look at the grow space when it's set at 60% humidity. This HR50 will cover 150 square meters. Well, I certainly don't need that amount. But and the one in the Mazzy house, the HR15, covers a lot less area, and that produces 1.5 litres an hour. This can actually produce 4 to 5 litres of mist an hour in this growth space. So let me just let it carry on filling up. I'll put the baffler back on, and then we'll have a look when it's set itself and finish off the video. Well, as you can see, we're coming up to about 60% humidity in here. It's due to be switched off in a minute. One thing I would like to recommend is that it's certainly recommended by the manufacturer to use RO water and not use tap water. It's so easy to connect this to an hose pipe. I know people do, but when you think about it, if you damage any internal parts, it can cost you a fortune. Well, that's it, viewers. I'm sure you can see the mist in here at the moment. I mean, it's set on, I set it for 60. It hasn't done bad. We're still in March, so I certainly wouldn't want this running this time of year. What I'm going to do now is put the fans back on. I wanted to test it and show you, because it gives me the opportunity to try it out and let you know what I've added to this grow space. Yeah, well that's about it, viewers. I don't think there's anything else I can show you or tell you. What I want to say is the reason I purchased that is because by selling my young Mazda Valia divisions, it'll come on again in a bit because the mist is dropping down now. Because I sold my Mazda Valia divisions and some of my Venus flytraps divisions last year, all the proceeds or the profit that came back from selling them plants, I've put back into the greenhouses, and I've also put into the YouTube. So I've bought that humidifier for in here, which cost a pretty penny, and I've also bought a new camera, what I'm holding at the moment, which is a DJI Pocket 2, and I'm hoping the sound's coming through and the camera's looking okay. So that's all I wanted to share with you, viewers. Just show you a few things, how things are improving or trying to improve in this greenhouse, this grow space. So until next time, viewers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.